I'll leave this marinate. Back. Anyone's actually watching. Okay. Okay. Make sure everything's good. Get that over there. Okay. Forgot. Wait just a minute for people to actually join. Oh, that's great. Get KSP loaded. Oh, I just realized how bad my hair is. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I know there's absolutely no warning to me streaming, but you know, I just felt like streaming. Just got out of the shower. I was just like, wow, I want to stream. That looks great. Let me give it a second. I don't have a like. I know this viewing angle is not good, but I don't have a better one. I'm trying to figure out something better I can do, but as of right now, this is just the best I got. Um, just because the other one wasn't good because I wasn't actually facing towards the camera at all. So, um, the space frogs. Well, they're from Kerbin, but from there we don't really know where they came from. We don't know if they evolved, like came from Kerbin, technically. We know they're from Kerbin, like we know they're based on Kerbin. It's like their Earth, but we don't know much from there. There's technically supposed to be a story to Kerbal Space Program, but it kind of got canceled. So that's a great question. I don't know, honestly. If I set that there. Why do I have a tape just anyway? Since I downloaded those mods, this is taking a lot longer now. That kind of be suspected. So let me get into the save file real quick before we start making decisions. We'll wait a couple minutes. See if I can see if any more people join for a minute. Yeah. So I need to make sure something real quick. Where is it? Um, okay, I think we're good. Actually, put on my headphones now. How good's the audio? Is it any good? Can you hear this? Can you hear my computer whirring in the background? Can't really tell. There we go. I assume it's good. Okay. Maybe. I don't know. It's never established what they eat, so probably like cheese. Okay. So, more importantly, I got a ton of science. I built a plane and just kind of went with it and kind of went through got a lot of science. So we have a lot of science now. So, what do we get? Because, like, we could go... Because I have 422, right? Each one of these costs 90. So, we kind of have to decide what we need. And I gotta figure out what is going to end up being the best. Because, like, I could go with an aerodynamics one, but a fairing would be kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. That would kind of be pretty good. A lot of these other pieces are great. Yeah. So we could go with that, or we could go with fuel systems, give us more fuel tanks. Be kind of good also. So it's just kind of a... We could go... Ooh. Okay. Okay, I think this is what we do. We go with fairing, fuel systems, and heavy rocketry. So if we go with that, then we have like a bunch of new engines too to play with. Maybe propulsion systems. That that sounds pretty cool, honestly. We get propulsion. Ooh. Huh. What do y'all think we go with? What do y'all think we go with? But currently, that's what I think we should do. Is that yeah, repair kit? Because I can't really see anything else. Like immediate advanced flight control. That actually might be pretty good. That might be what we need, honestly. I think we need to go with flight. Actually, I think we need flight control. What do y'all think? I think we need flight control, right? Because the Mark II command pod would be kind of great, along with. Okay, let's see how much could we actually do. So the two that we're going to get, regardless, right, are going to be is this. So let me go ahead and buy that. Now, we now need to figure out what else we want. So, I think honestly, go with fuel systems. I think that's probably a good idea. And then advanced flight control. Oh, that kind of. That's just. Well, first off, I can't afford that. What am I on about? I can't afford that, and also I need space exploration for that. I think. Electronics, chargeable battery bank, thermal control system, spotlights. It's always nice. Ooh. I think the solar panel, though. The solar panel. Huh. That's just kind of need that. But then again, okay, let's see how much we got. Okay, so we have 152. So I think we're fine. I don't think we need propulsion systems yet. I don't think we need that just yet. I think we can just kind of leave propulsion systems out of this. I think we need. Yeah. I think we need heavy rocketry, and then we don't have enough for anything else. But what's the next thing we go for? I think electrics. I think that's definitely what we can go for next. Because it has the rechargeable battery bank, and then the spotlights, and then the better probe core, which is definitely what we're ending. How does the choice of a spin structure on a non-trivial four manifold affect the existence of solutions of the Seeberg written equations? I'm gonna need more of an explanation than that. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. What is this? I don't. What do I need for hydroponics? I need, yeah. So, something that I really would like to have is definitely going to be short-term habitation because there's no reason to have it other than it looks cool, honestly. But it just looks cool when you like put a spaceship deep into space with, a gravity ring. Okay, now what? Oh, I forgot we have this now. Yeah, I forgot. I just unlocked new command pods. Okay, so what do we have? Okay, we have a lander can. Always great. Always great. Mark II command pod. Lander can. Pier station core. And then quarry station core. Okay. 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 Okay, we can make this work. I think. Hmm. Okay. Okay. And to be clear, Jeb is still stuck in space. That actually looks really cool. So we're gonna have to do something about that. Let me see. Did I ever get that flag to work? I can't remember. Did I didn't. I didn't actually. I should get that. You know what? Real quick, real quick. I might as well, right? Might as well just go ahead and get the flag fixed. The flag situation fixed. Since I'm on stream, might as well get that fixed real quick. Get that situated. And see. Let me go to my Discord real quick. Discord. Yeah, I know you gave me the new flag design, and I remember putting it in, and it didn't. I remember putting in the old flag design. I don't think I ever put in the new one. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think I ever put in. Yeah, I'd never. I put in this one. I never put in this one. Um. Let me go ahead and save. G. Browse local files. Let's see here. Can't remember where I have to go. Game data. Uh, Lights. Lags. Yeah, it's here. It's just not displayed. Let me just real quick. Do I have to do anything more than that? Or is that fine? Or do I have to actually have a PNG of it? Because I have a PNG of it. Just in case. Okay, let's see if that works. Let's see if that worked. Hopefully this worked. Because I remember the last. I also just want to point out how nice of a flag design that actually is. Look at that. Look at that flag design. I like the old one too, but I really like the lava lamp. Even though, technically speaking, we rebranded a while back. But other than that, even though styrofoam, I'm gonna be honest with you, a styrofoam cup would look a lot worse. So the lava lamp looks so much better. And also, I don't think I actually have enough skills to make a flag to begin with. So it would look like a child drew a stick figure on Microsoft Paint. So I can't judge him. Did I ever post the image of your stall your signature on my Doge poster? I can't remember if I did. I don't think I did. I might not have. Um, might need to check. Yeah, I'll check later. I'll check later. Let's give it a second. Just make sure it's not gonna crash on us. I didn't. I'll have to do that here in a minute. I know this always does this. Okay, let's see here. Where's it gonna be? Uh. Is it in here? I don't think it's in here. Is it? Am I going insane? I feel like it's in here. But it's definitely not, right? Like, I'm not insane. It's definitely just not in here. It might have to be a PNG, actually. Let me just go down through this one more time. Yeah, it's definitely not in here. Okay, let's try that one more time. Try renaming it. Like what? I honestly have no clue. Like, that's a genuine question. I have no clue what to rename it to, though. Actually, that might work, honestly. Renaming it. That just might work. Uh, game data. Uh, I forget. Anything that isn't default. Okay, so let's see here. Where is it? This is just not it. Oh. Yeah, that might be one of the problems. It's literally not in here. For some reason. Oh, no, it is. No, it is. Okay, let's rename it. Maybe that will work. Because all these have underscores, right? Nope, none of them have any underscores. Let me change that. Just make it lava. Just something simple. Okay, let's see about now. What if what if I got rid of one of the flags and renamed it as what it originally was? Do you think that might work? Because that might work, honestly. I feel like that would, but at the same time, I feel like it wouldn't. So I might, because I don't think I changed it to PNG yet. So I might, yeah. I just started looking for my phone, then I realized, wait a second, my phone is my webcam. Forgot about that. Ooh. What does it have to be? That Yeah, the resolution might be the problem actually. Let me check to see if this worked real quick, and then we'll change the resolution. Because the resolution's probably honestly it. Oh. Okay. Let's take a look. Um. I feel like this flag would be very hard to miss, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Isn't it PNG? Okay. Okay. Let's fix that real quick. I'll download as a PNG real quick, and then we'll. Game data. I should forget this part. Oh, what is in this file? Because like I've seen it before because it's Sigma. I don't know what that is. Well, obviously I know. I'm not an idiot, but I I've just gotta wonder. You know what I'm saying? Replacements. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that alone. I don't want to mess this up. Probably shouldn't be sticking my head in places that I don't really need to be. um, tutorials, no. Controls, experience, alarm, agencies, flags. Let me go ahead and actually just. Dang it. I'm gonna go ahead and delete these two real quick. And then should be over here. Save image. Oh. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so now that I've downloaded that, come over here to files. Here we are, downloads. Okay. Okay, it's here. It's here. Now, the question now is it good? Hopefully it is. What if I made Eve like 3 times the size? That'd be kind of funny. Making Eve like 20 times the size and like Kerbin like 30 times smaller. So like Eve's gravity well is like intersecting every single planet. So if I made Kerbin smaller, would the gravity scale or would it be the same? Because like if the gravity well was the same, that would be absolutely miserable. Because that would be like practically impossible. Because you're at like practically the core of Kerbin, trying to get through Kerbin's atmosphere. That would be absolutely horrid. Horrid. Wonder if you made it like really tiny. Wonder what would happen. That's a question for another day. That's a question for another day. That's a good point. That's a good point. Mm. Okay, that's a lot better. What's this taking so long? There we go. You know, you know what's interesting to me? The fact that it shows me the science, like when I'm before I'm getting into the save, doesn't really tell me much. Cause like, yeah, it kind of tells me which save file I'm in, but it doesn't honestly tell me how far I've actually come. Because, like, because more than likely, I've spent all my science. Let's see here. It's not here, is it? Where? Okay. Okay, this is a quick question. So, if it's not here, if it doesn't work here, none of these other flags were here. Where are all these from? That's a good point, actually. So none of these are here. So like, huh. That's great. It's not here. It's not here. I'll worry about this later. Let's just choose one at random. There we go. That one's decent. That's decent. What does this one look like? I know what the actual like IVA view is, but I want to know what this one looks like. Be the resolution. Try to change it after the stream. What resolution should it be? It probably honestly is the resolution. That would make sense, honestly. This. Right. Ooh, actually, I kind of like this one better. It's actually a lot more room in here than the stock version. So let me. Can I switch it? Select IVA, stock. Give it a second to load. I mean, it's pretty much the same now that I look at it, but it felt different. It felt different. Let me see if I can actually get something good from this. Apparently, I actually didn't get the science from here, so. Let me take surface sample, because apparently I did not do that. Receipt. So, should be 256 by 160, so after the stream, change it to the resolution. Yeah, that'll probably work. Doing both of those will probably end up getting it right. Or fixing it. Yeah. Okay, so the good news is since I got all that science and did all that, I have something good. I have actually good command pods. So I have this command pod, which is the one I'm probably going to end up using for today. The reason why I'm saying this is because Jeb is still stuck out there. I didn't reset, and I already got all the science, so I can't. I could probably still reset out, I'm gonna be honest with you, but this is for dramatic effect, so we're just gonna do it like that. So, it also gives me something to do. I'm gonna be honest with you. So, let's see here. We're gonna get some science out of this, if anything. Hopefully. Maybe. This is a 2-person command pod. So, we're gonna take advantage of that. And then we won't need any communications, because it's just low Kerbin orbit, so it won't matter that much. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, that's not... That's... Oh. Oh. Oh, no. It doesn't appear we'll be doing this today. At least for a while. I don't think that'll be fine. Like, I didn't account for that. Maybe it'll be a easy, maybe it'll be a better way of doing that. What? What's the difference? Oh, it's just because this is part of a mod. This isn't a part of the actual base game. That's what it is. Okay. Yeah, that's what it is. Is this part is part of the mod, so it's not the same. Okay, that makes sense. So apparently we'll be using the pomegranate, which sucks. It is horrid. I hate this one. Or not this one specifically. Actually, this is the better one. But still, this one, these suck. All three of them are horrible. Actually, wait a second. Isn't this... Wait a second. We might just... Yes! Okay, we're good. We're actually good. I didn't think we'd be good. For a first time Duna mission? You're asking the wrong person. I'm gonna be honest with you. You're asking the complete wrong person. Okay, so we need a pilot, obviously. I'm just gonna slap that on there. Should I slap that on there or should I do something else? Honestly. I think that'll be fine like that. Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna be honest with you. JIK one... I'm just gonna stop embarrassing myself. And, yeah, you're asking the wrong person. I barely know anything about... Like, I know somewhat about this game, but I'm not that good, which is kind of sad, but, you know. I'm not good. You're asking the complete wrong person. Sadly. Let me see. Where do I have a decoupler? Is there a... There isn't, is there? There's no... The only way in or out is just above and right there. That's great. That is absolutely great. So... instead of doing all that, I'm gonna do something else. Something more stupid. Throw that on there. I don't know if this thing can actually hold science, so I'm gonna have to put that on there. Just in case. Just in case. And that way I can also throw a parachute on without it looking weird. Even though I have the bigger parachute, but, you know. It'll be fine. Are you going? Okay. So, you're telling me you crashed into the sun, or Kerbal, I think it's what it's actually called. You're asking the wrong person, but I'm just gonna ask you, how? How much Delta V did you have on the thing? Like, that doesn't just happen. How does that... That doesn't just happen, like... Also, I just realized, again, I did the thing that I... No. I don't know how I make these types of mistakes. Even though I repeatedly said that I couldn't put anything on the top. Where is it? Oh, I have RCS. Oh, I didn't realize that. Well, I'm just gonna use this anyway. Might as well just throw some RCS on there. This thing even have monopropellant? No, it doesn't. Cryogenic fuel tank. Do I even have an engine that can use cryogenic fuel yet? Why am I using a space station core as your ship? Because it has two, and I can fit a actually proper sized heat shield on it. I'll be back. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Also just realized my phone died. Great. But I'll be back again. Give me a minute. I'll be back. Trust me. I'm back. I'm back. Finally. Yeah, my face cam is dead right now, so that's great. So we'll just be stuck with no face cam for a minute. We'll just make sure OBS is making sure that, yeah. There we go, we're good. So, okay, it's the biggest fuel tank I got. What? Anyway, that's not. So I'm using a station core because it's the only command pod I actually have that will work. And I really don't want to. I mean, like, I could just use. Yeah, I'll just use it. I hate these. I hate these command pods so much. I hate them so much. Like, no matter what I do with these, they never work. Like, I want to give some context. This has 50 ablator. Okay. This thing has 50. Okay. The standard heat shield that we use on the most basic of rockets has 200. There's so many times that I come back from a mission and my command pod blows up because it wasn't enough. And that's why I hate these, because like I usually come in very steep usually to make it fast. Because I'm very impatient. Okay, that's not in the base game. I know that for a fact. Okay. Let me do a quick fairing real quick. To make this thing actually aerodynamic. There we go. Gold, why not? I'm gonna actually add a parachute onto this, don't I? Okay, there we go. So, we now need ourselves a good main fuel tank. Please tell me I have a bigger version than that. Okay. Anything? No. No. Okay, so it looks like we're doing that then. Okay, let's figure out what main engine, core engine that we're going to be using. It's probably important. Probably is very important. Also, I need to actually add some there quick. This thing doesn't have reaction, we also have to have that. Anyway. Can I put monopropellant on these? No, I cannot. That's great. It's fine. It's fine. They have a built-in heat shield, but like, it's just so bad, though. It's so bad. You can't store science in them. They're just not good. I don't know what the Russians were thinking when they designed that. If you didn't know, that's where that actually comes from. It's technically a Russian engine. Or Russian... Not Russian engine. A Russian... I'm going blank. A Russian command pod, technically. So what thrust do we have? Vacuum 160, 550, 40, 230, 30, 25, 60, 100, 240, 215, 400, 120, 85, 1... Oh, we have skipper. I didn't even realize we had that. We have skipper engine. Looks like we're gonna go with... What was a really good one? I saw one just a second ago. I literally just saw it. We'll go with this one. Why not? Yeah, that'll work. Yeah. Oh, I forgot. What's liquid hydrogen? Liquid hydrogen. Oxidizer. Oxidizer. 2.13. And... Okay, this is vacuum. 2.47. Okay, that's a little bit extreme, even for me. What? What were you looking at? Methane? Looking for... Because this is a little bit extreme. Poodle? Honestly, a poodle would probably work. Need to change up these. Get these back. Poodle will work. Yeah. Nope. Apparently not. Where's the Where is it? I need to find that. I need to find the engine plate. Wrong engine plate. Don't have a big enough engine plate. We'll just make it work. Compact. Yep, that'll do. Yeah, that's how engines are supposed to look. They're supposed to clip into each other like that. That makes sense. You just make sure we're in actually vacuum, right? Okay, that's a lot better. So we'll go with that. I know there's part clipping, but there's nothing I can really do about that. Let's just do that. That'll do. We'll do that. Okay, we gotta get ourselves a decoupler, don't we? Oh, it's stack. I need it. Do we have a... Okay, that works. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's not gonna look right no matter what I do. Make it. Okay, there we go. That looks a little. It looks. At least it looks a little bit better. Maybe if I. No, yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I was wondering that. Like, why did they think that making the cosmonauts jump out of it was a good idea? I mean, like, I understand that they're, like, trained, you know, like, they know what they're doing. But still, I just never understood that, no matter what I did. Like, because I have done that before, sadly. What's the biggest engine I got? 55, 160, 550. 400, 650. It's currently our highest. Okay, that's what we're going with. Be at altitude. Ooh, that actually kind of looks pretty cool, honestly. Oh. Oh. That's not good. Oh, right. Do I have a bigger engine? Please tell me I do. What if I did something kind of sneaky? Turned it to compact. Oh yeah! That's how they built rockets. Right. Yeah. You know how they built rockets? Like that? I don't know why I'm... Oh, like, I don't... This rocket doesn't actually have to be this size. I'm gonna be honest with you. This rocket does not have to be this size. I'm just doing it like this. Okay, what's... Again. Thumper. Kickback is 670. Okay, what's the burn time on this? 0.51 for 63. Okay, so I have an idea. I have a stupid idea. It is, in fact, completely stupid. It is so stupid, in fact, that I should be punished for even having this idea. But it just might work. It just might work. Are you kidding me? You haven't seen a Kerbal rocket? You have now. Oh my gosh, why is it so high up? Okay, we're gonna bring this down. If you're wondering, these three set... Oh. Okay, okay. Okay, this looks good. Um, let me actually do something real quick. This kind of needs to be like flush with the ground, I think. Probably a smart idea. In other words, it needs to be closer to the ground than it is. Especially this one. Why is this one like up so much? And this one's a little bit... Yeah, this one's gonna have to be fired with launch clamps. There's nothing saving this one. Yeah, it needs launch clamps. Let me get some nose cones on here. Cause these need some nose cones, definitely. These definitely need some nose cones. ESA. Probably better if all these kind of look the same anyway. So, kind of like the ESA looking ones. The ESA ones look pretty good. So we need a... Oh. Please tell me... No. No. Oh yeah! No. Yay! Those do those fit? Kind of. We're just gonna take a gander and just say yes. Wait. No, this needs to be sea level. Okay. This is stupid. What? Who thought it was a good idea giving me this? You gotta hold. They need to turn on auto strat probably. I'm gonna turn on auto strat. Especially on these. These definitely need auto strat. Okay. How are we looking? Kind of. It looks like a rocket that was built in Kerbal Space Program. We'll just put it like that. And also, to answer your question, no, it is not aerodynamic. I don't know what you... Look at it! This thing is not even close to being aerodynamic. Look at the thing. I mean, at least there's nose cones, but like, even then, there's only so much a nose cone can do. What do these cargo containers do? Can I slap stuff in there? Metal ore, uranium? What do I do with all this? What? Is there like a cooler color I could make this? This is gonna be a cooler color. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Maybe silver. We're gonna go with silver. Okay, let's do a test flight. This is stupid. This thing's so stupid. I'm gonna have to start from ground zero from this one. This one's just not gonna work. I can already tell. This one's just not gonna work. I don't know what, like... You know, when I designed the plane yesterday, I designed a plane yesterday, and it was working just fine. And it was actually kind of a good plane. But now, like, now that I'm looking at this, I don't know what happened. I honestly have no clue what happened. It's like, I was good at designing stuff, and then it just stops. Just stop doing that. At least the rockets are rocketing. I don't think on... You know, I'm not gonna do a gravity turn. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna attempt that. That does not... That swaying is scaring me. We're just gonna let the... If I do a gravity turn, this thing's not gonna survive it. If that tells you anything. There's a fairing, so there's literally no way for these people to escape alive. So, and of course, yeah, that's great. Okay, at least it looks kind of rockety now. Now that there's actually a rocket that actually makes sense. I don't know why I put the smaller ones before it. Why is Valentina's thing not right? Again, I never understand why these command pods are always sideways. Actually, that kind of makes sense when you think about it. Because, like, they're going straight up. So, like, the force is, like, on their backs. So, like, if they're, like, sitting straight, like how you actually sit, that'd be a lot of force on their spines. Actually, that, yeah, okay, now that, like, I actually say it out loud, it actually makes a lot of sense. Okay, I'm gonna assume where our problems are coming from is going to be from this connection right here. Some connection. We're about to see, actually. I might turn this thing. Just gonna do a very hard gravity turn. Okay, since we're in space, I can go ahead and just get rid of that. "70 seconds more of this thrust." That's kind of crazy. At least it looks cool. That's all that matters, right? Is that it looks cool. Okay, we need to just flatten out more. You're doing a gravity turn the wrong way. Yeah, there's no gravity turn. There is no gravity turn. Never mind. I um I would like to say that there was an effort, but me and you both know there was definitely an effort, but it was not a very good one. Is there any science on this? Like, do I actually profit from anything I just did, or is this just like for funsies right now? Yeah, this is just for funsies. Yeah. Okay. Let's see about this. Let's see about how good this can do us. See if we can get ourselves into orbit. Okay, this stage actually is pretty good. I'm gonna be honest with you. As much as I would like to say nothing out of this rocket ended up good, this stage is doing quite well. So, but I'm gonna be honest with you, there's no science on this. So, I mean, like, there's nothing for me to do. Like, yeah, I mean, I figured out that this rocket was horrid besides one part, but what am I gonna do about it? Get an EVA report, I guess. But yeah, there's nothing that I can do because, while yes, this part of the rocket is good, you know, again, there's no science. So I can't just, just call it a day and just grab my science and go home. No, there's no science on this because I'm an idiot and I go to your apoapsis. What's my apoapsis right now? Yeah. Okay, so we're still in atmosphere on my periapsis. So I'm just gonna let that take us back into atmosphere or take us back in instead of actually burning. Yeah, this will do it, I think. Okay, let's get us. You know, I'm. I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait. So here in a second, when we get closer to day, we're going to go here to retrograde. Just there we go. There we go. Okay, now that we're gonna land in day, because there's also no lights on this, because I'm very smart. A crew report, why not? Okay. I don't think there's anything else on this thing that's worth saving, so I'm just gonna speed up time. I don't know if I don't think well, I'm coming in at about 2,000 meters per second. I don't know if this is gonna be okay or not. I can't tell. Just burn. I mean, there's a ton of fuel left. I mean, there's some fuel. That's kind of misleading saying there's a ton of fuel left. About 100 seconds of fuel left, so that'll cover us. Yeah, we'll be able to actually land with this. Yeah, we'll be good. We'll be good. Let me see if I can actually. Let me see something. I'm gonna take this. Oh wait. Oh, this is probably not good. Oh wait. Oh, this is not good. Dang. Dang. Okay, well, now I figured out that we are at a good, solid, horrid machine over here. This is a horrible, abysmal excuse of a rocket. But there is some good news. We have our upper stage. That's about it. Honestly, let me get rid of that. Go with that. Wait, what am I? Okay, we need. Sadly, we can't use the better command pod, so I'm gonna use this. And we're gonna do a science run. We're gonna do a MUN flyby. Honestly, I think that's probably a good idea. I definitely didn't steal that idea from someone. So we're gonna take this thing. And it'll do. Load up. There we go. We need some batteries. So, quick question. Splash down at twice the speed of sound. So how do I use capacitors? Because I was doing like testing, and I could not figure out actually how to use capacitors because I accidentally put a capacitor bank on my one of my probes while I was messing around in a sandbox, and I launched it into space, and I realized, wait a second, there's no this, I couldn't get it to work. So yeah, so I couldn't figure out how to do that. Okay, I don't actually need the fairing for this. This thing doesn't actually need a fairing. So I need an actual leather adapter now I think about it. It's under fuel tanks? Adapter is under fuel tanks, probably. Yeah. There we go. What fuel is this? Liquid fuel and oxidizer, so I don't have to do anything. Okay. Okay. So I'm actually gonna turn this one to the dark one because it kind of fits a little bit better. No, not really. It can stay the white one. Okay. So we do know. We do know, in fact, that this upper stage is good, right? What do I do with the cryogenic fuel? I still don't understand that. I don't have... Why? I'm confused. Is it just better? I don't understand why... Because I can put liquid hydrogen in this, but I can also put liquid hydrogen in this. Yeah, I don't understand this. But how much is in this? Yeah, this just doesn't make sense. Why would I use these? I mean, they look cool, I'll give them that, but like, I don't actually have a use for these. It says cryogenic fuel, like that's important to me. Like, legitimately though, I don't know why that's so important. So what's the biggest engine I got? Again, I gotta check. I'm gonna check again. Even though I'm pretty sure it's the skipper. So it's the skipper. I'm gonna bring instead of like having this entire thing for this, like just this top part, I'm gonna bring the skipper up into space. I'm gonna bring a skipper up there. In fact, make that 3. This is a horrible idea. The thing is, if you just turn it to compact, whatever you do, it just looks better. If you're like doing something stupid and you just turn it to compact, it looks better. Okay, we're just gonna keep adding fuel tanks until it's 1, and this is in vacuum. So somehow I have to bring this up into the vacuum of space somehow. Okay. That's 77 seconds. 1.53. What are we looking at? 1.35 at 130 seconds. We're going with another long boy. Space stations. Okay. I mean, okay, okay. But why? So what's the difference between that and like a normal fuel tank? Other than it looks cool. Why should I use that on my space stations and not? Does that make sense? Like, why do I need to use that? Okay, so that's in vacuum. So I need to switch now to altitude. Because I need... Okay, so now what I'm going to do... I get this. I'm now going to add... Okay. Oh yeah, this is the Russian. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is the Russian fuel tank, because it has the doesn't this have the, this might not be this one actually, but I'm pretty sure this has, oh yeah, this is the one with the Separatrons. This is the one with Separatrons. Yeah, built in. And since I don't actually have Separatrons, this is actually really great. Okay. This is going to need a lot of skippers. Since I just overloaded the last one. There you go, fuel tanks. I need another adapter. Do I actually have an adapter that will actually work for this? Nope. That's not... there we go. Does that make sense at all? No, it does not, but it'll work. Okay, so we're gonna go back into the bigger white tanks, because why not? I'm gonna be honest with you, why not? And then come over here to engines. Okay, how many skippers? How many skippers can I load on this? How many? It appears I'm going to need a lot. Compact. What about 2 on each? 47. Is that even? I can't tell, honestly. I need to bring the spacecraft up. Oh, you're leaving? I'm tired and sick. Oh, okay. It's okay. I'll see you next stream. This thing will burn for 78 seconds. Are you kidding? Okay, I need to take out the inside one. Okay, it's for 78 seconds. Are you kidding me? Okay, we'll take out that one. 0.95. Are you... Fuel. Okay, we're good. Finally. It took so many engines. Okay, so that's a burn time of 100 seconds. It's honestly pretty good for what this thing is pushing. You know... Okay, since no one else is watching, I'm just gonna finish this rocket. Test it once. Actually, I'm not even gonna test it. I'm just gonna continue this stream tomorrow. So I'm gonna end this stream here in a minute, and then... Actually, let me get these engines lined up correctly, instead of, you know, being this stupid orientation of, like... There we go. Now that the engines are actually properly lined up, let's go ahead and add... So I'm gonna finish this rocket, and then I'm just gonna call it a day. Because no one else is watching, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm tired too, and I've got school tomorrow. So, this will be a kind of a next stream rocket, and I understand that I literally didn't do anything this entire stream, but you know how it is. So, 0.67. Are you kidding me? $90. Oh, great. I just... Okay. Okay. Now that I got that orientated. Need... Like this is like the Clydesdale booster, but anyway, I'm gonna bring this down a little bit. Okay, there we go. So now that that's at 1, I'm going to do a very iconic Kerbal thing. And... Please tell me that's sea level. Please tell me that's... Okay, we're good. That's at sea level. I hope you feel better, Stall, if you come back and watch this for some reason. I don't understand why people watch my streams, to be honest with you. For how stupid, like, the stupid things that I do on these streams is kind of ridiculous. Like, and people still come back and watch them. Or sometimes. This stream kind of did not do good, but, you know. Oh! Someone else joined. Oh, wait, no. A couple of people joined, now that I look at it. Apparently I'm not leaving just yet, because a couple of people joined. I was going to leave, I'm going to be honest with y'all. Never mind then. We're good. Okay, let's... Okay. Okay, let me get this all... It's still 0.75, are you kidding me? This is the stupidest rocket I've ever designed. And it's saying something. I'm gonna be honest with you, that's saying a lot, actually. And this one is somehow lower than this one. Okay, there we go. That's a decent amount better. It'll work. I understand that it says 0.98, but I'm not gonna fix that. It'll fix itself. When it starts getting going. This rocket, I don't know where it's going. Honestly, this rocket, it just go. And this rocket goes somewhere. I don't know where it go, but it goes somewhere. Don't worry. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna be honest with you. This thing is so stupid. I don't know. Wait, which one is this attaching? Okay, that attaches to that. Okay, so that and that. Then that deploys all of those. Wait. No. That is not what I wanted. I honestly don't know where I'm gonna bring this rocket. Like, this rocket is so stupid, it just might work. I just need to add all the nose cones real quick. Let me add all the nose cones, and then we'll see. Then we'll see, okay? We'll figure it out from there. If this rocket can, you know, figure itself out and actually fly, this thing could probably go some places. But That's the thing, is if it can figure itself out and fly. Because I can already tell this thing probably won't be able to do any type of gravity turn. Because look at it. I mean, look at it. It's like almost everything in the atmosphere is going to be controlled by just solid rocket boosters. So nothing is going to be able to be like, honestly, be able to be controlled. So, okay. We're going to do a test flight. And depending on how many people are actually on this thing, or on the stream here in a minute, depends on if we bring it anywhere. I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know. Like, I could just end the stream later tonight after we test this, or I don't know just yet. Depends. I probably should put launch clamps on this. I just realized that. Just time warp. Time warping might destroy the thing. Is Jebediah alive? That's all that matters. Okay. What? What? Huh? I've never encountered this glitch before. Why is my camera... Okay, bye. 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 There's only one command pod on this thing. Why is it doing this? Why? What? What's going on? Okay, I'm gonna turn on auto strut real quick. That's probably a smart idea. Yeah, usually when I design rockets, like, it's only when I'm on stream when they're really bad. That's what I've really noticed is when I'm on stream, my rockets are absolutely horrible. But when they're not, it's actually, like, they're decent. Like, whenever I'm on stream, I can never actually make a good rocket, I've noticed. That's probably just me rushing it and not actually, like, looking at how my, rocket is being built. Okay, let's see how this... I should have added launch clamps. This thing's probably gonna explode again, honestly. Yes, this thing's probably about to explode. I don't know what's going on. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, how about we test the rocket that actually looks good? Let's just remove all that. Let me just check to see if this actually thing can launch at sea level. Okay, this thing can launch at sea level. This actually looks decent, right? Or decent in some way. This part right here is really not... just not... does not make sense. But other than that, this part right here is decent. I really need more engines. So, I've usually when I'm playing KSP on my own time, usually I'm not tired, but usually when I'm streaming, I'm tired. So that might be what it is. It might just be that I'm tired and I can't think straight. It might just... I'm gonna go with that. Let's see how good this is. Wow. There's no immediate explosions, but there still appears to be a problem. There we go. That's a lot better, actually. Since all these engines can gimbal, we actually might be able to perform some type of gravity turn. Also, there's no science on this thing, so I'm just testing it. So we're just gonna figure out how well it does. Okay, it does not like turning at all. We're just gonna... Okay, we're just gonna just fly straight up. We're just gonna fly straight up. That's gonna... I already can tell that thing's gonna go into a nosedive. Let me just see if this staging is correct. We're gonna do a quick and easy quick check to make sure that the basics of this thing is okay. And that, like, it can fly. And that it, like, flies decent. So, yeah. Why do we have an engineer? This is not ideal, but it'll be fine. This rocket will probably... This thing's decent, right? Or it's not... I wouldn't say decent. I'm gonna be honest with you, this is a pretty bad rocket. This thing sucks in most people's standards. And it sucks in my standards, too. So, we're just gonna see. Because usually when I design a rocket, I don't design it this stupid. Because I just got this fuel tank, so I really feel like I need to use it. It's probably one of the problems with it. So, I'll see about designing an actually better rocket here in a second. Let's see here. Where are we looking? That's probably not good. Considering the fact that okay, we might be able to actually get a good just might. The question is right now is like how far can this thing possibly go? Because this thing can't go that far. That fast. Right. I'm gonna go ahead and start laning a bit. We're gonna see if we can get maybe an orbit. At best. Like, right now, that's just kind of the best thing this thing can do. There's nothing really on this thing, other than just an antenna and a couple batteries. At that. If I can click it. Yeah. That's all that's on here. So... we're just gonna see. How far can this thing actually go? Because honestly, if I'm gonna be honest with you, having these right here does not make any sense at all. It would just be way better if I just went with a smaller fuel tank right there. Now that I'm actually looking at it, which should have been my idea in the first place. I don't know why that wasn't. But yeah. Looks like I'm gonna stream tomorrow and figure out and actually fix this rocket. So, yeah. But I kind of like the bottom. I like the way that bottom stage was with the Sepratron type boosters. The only problem is right now is this thing is not really liking staying. Like, staying at a good trajectory. See what I'm saying? I probably need to just turn on auto strut throughout this entire thing right here. It's probably what I'm going to end up doing. Okay, we're in space now. Okay. How much fuel is left in this? Okay, this stage right here is good. I don't like the way it looks though, so I'm gonna have to fix this. Just because of the way it looks, I need to get that fixed. So I'm just gonna make it smaller fuel tanks, but just kind of make it equivalent. Just change it up a bit. So I'm probably gonna end up streaming tomorrow. I'm probably gonna end up fixing it tonight. Going to get Jeb tomorrow. Because Jeb is still out there. He's still out there. And I have to go get him. If y'all missed the last stream, I stranded Jeb. At least, so originally he was on a escape velocity and I didn't realize it. And then when I finally realized it, I didn't have enough fuel to get him out. So I got him out of the orbit. Or I got him into an actual stable orbit. But the problem is now there's not enough fuel in the spaceship to actually get him home. So I could do the kind of cheating method of, you know, getting a pushing it with, or pushing the vessel with Jeb's EVA pack. But if I did that, I don't know, I just don't really feel like it. Okay, this rocket's good. I don't have to test this upper stage, I'm gonna be honest with you. This upper stage is fine. I already knew that. So there's no science on here, so I can just do a crew report, I guess. I don't need it. Anything that I just might be able to get? Okay, nothing. Okay, so there's literally nothing I can get. Okay. Okay, I figured it out. I figured out what I'm going to need, though. Figured out what I needed. Okay, so I figured out what I needed to fix, though. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. We have 6 people watching. That's great. Okay, first off. Auto strut. Auto strut. That's the first thing that I needed to do. The second thing that I'm gonna do real quick is at least add an adapter. I'm gonna add an adapter here, right at this. It's wrong adapter actually. Wrong adapter. Here we are. Wait, I need a smaller decoupler. I don't want that one. Let's. Okay, we're good on that front. Okay, now what I'm about to do is I'm going to get rid of that because that just looks ugly. I'm sure I'm not crazy in saying that. And I'm going to take this, change you to that, and then I'm going to take another one, do that. Okay, so, and then I'm going to do, take this, do that. I've done this before, which is just kind of, it looks good, okay? It doesn't look bad, it just looks okay. And this is just the only way I can actually think about going about making this look decently good, but still have the same fuel capacity. So this is just kind of like the only way of going about this, I think. If you know of a better way, like, there's only so many different ways I can make this look, have the same fuel capacity, but look visually different. Which, honestly, I can't tell if this is any better. That's clipping. Let me see if I can actually just remove that shroud. That's not a good idea. Yeah, we're just gonna go with that. That'll work. Honestly, like, it looks okay. Like, there's not much I can do about that. Okay, where is... Okay, point 18. That is not good, I can tell you that much. That is really not good, actually. Point 94. Oh. Ooh, that's really not good, actually. Wait, how is that... Wait, how is that possible? Wait, how is this worse than if I had the bigger tank? Yeah, this is like a lot worse. This is 55 seconds. But if I had this... It's... Wait, what? Wait, what? Yeah, I don't understand what's going on there, but anyway, we're gonna actually redo this then, because it apparently needs to be redone. In a way that makes sense. We're gonna go with this fuel tank size, because this is a bigger fuel tank, but it's not that much bigger than... It's smaller than this fuel tank right here. That's what I'm trying to get at. This will be the core fuel tank. I'm really starting to get tired, so I'm really starting to forget stuff now. So hopefully this thing won't fall apart. That's just kind of what I'm hoping at this point. Let's go with white. That's just kind of... The more I'm looking at it, the more I'm starting to wonder, what am I doing? And that's not really what you want to wonder. Where's... what? No. No. Why is... wait. Okay, this is 2 engines, right? For 37 seconds. Yeah, that'll work. And just make this bigger. But yeah, it was a 4 thrust weight ratio. That's not going to be enough. 89 seconds. Okay, instead of going, we're going to go outward instead. Kind of clipping. I'm gonna make... yeah, I'm gonna do that. Nope. Not that. Nope. Not that. There we go. $85? Are you kidding me? Okay. I gotta figure this out. Why isn't this snapping? Okay, finally. I did that for a lot longer than I would have hoped, honestly. Um, okay, this is... I can just change what this thing uses? Purpose engine for this sound. What? Okay, I need to do compact, because obvious reasons. What's the difference? What's the difference? Okay, okay. It's clear to me that we're having some problems. Um... Turn 14 seconds. It's kind of just... Okay, so okay. I can't think of anything else honestly to do that I could do to it that would change it. So now, after doing all that, we now have the fun part of adding all the science. So let me just quickly do all that, because that shouldn't take long. Honestly, this is gonna be the easy part. Um, and then we're gonna test fly it a couple times, and yeah. And then from there, depending on what time it is here, I don't know where y'all are at. just for like, we all know that like I could just do that, right? It would be fine either way. It wouldn't change anything. So I'm just gonna do that, okay? We're all fine with that, right? We're all fine with that. I'm just... If you have any objections, say it in the chat. Okay? And I'll change it. And I'll have to redesign this top part. But I really don't want to. But it's okay. If y'all feel like that, then I can redesign it. Just... It's kind of be sad for me, but you know. I'm gonna... Okay, so this is the bottom stage, right? Yeah, this is the bottom stage. 109. Let me... I'm gonna try something. Try something stupid. Try something funny. Try something for the laughs, as some would say. Also, I need to add some launch clamps on this thing. This thing is really bad, like, when it comes to not having launch clamps. I don't know why I didn't think this thing would need launch clamps. This thing really needs launch clamps. I'm gonna put an engine that should not be on here. Skipper. And switch it to compact. Yeah, it fits. It fits. A solid... Okay. Wait. What? Okay. So, yeah. So the skippers are right here. Okay. Yeah. That needs to be in that. So with all those. And then drops off the skippers. Yeah. Okay. Where are the fuel line? Yeah. Okay. Blue looks cool, so we're just gonna go with blue. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted. And then throw that on there for some reason. I don't know, it just kind of looks cool. I might... Okay. I want to see how that does, real quick. So okay, just to be clear, no one has any objections on this up here, on this engine up here. Okay, I'm just gonna take that as a yes. Yeah. So we're good, I think. I think that's good. I think that's good. So we have science up here, just need to be clear. All these stages are good. What? Oh yeah, that's the. Which one is this? Which one is this? Which one is... And that's gonna be vacuum, probably. That is not good. Oh, no. That is not good. It is really not good. If I just slap another engine on there. And that's... Well, I love how that's just what it's come to. There we go. Slapping another engine on there is just the best way to do it sometimes. Okay, that'll work. Okay, it'll work at altitude or vacuum. And then this one, which one is this one? Okay, that'll... Okay, I think that's good. We're gonna fly her on a voyage. We're gonna fly her on a voyage. For all those people that have somehow stuck around for this. Oh, it's 11:04. Oh, great. That's just great. Just great. Because I'm probably gonna continue this tomorrow. This is gonna be a I'm gonna fly it once for all these people that have actually, you know, stayed and watched me do this. Because I'd kind of feel bad if I didn't. So, yeah. So it's gonna fly. Let's get that cinematic shot. And drop that. Okay, there we go. That worked decently well. Kind of. It really didn't help much, but, you know. It really did not help much. I'll just start. I don't think this thing can honestly do a gravity turn. I don't think this thing is stable enough. I think if I worked on it, it could. But as of right now, without me working on it, it's not going to be able to do a gravity turn. Great, it's an engineer. It's not a pilot or a scientist. It's an engineer of all Kerbals. That's literally the absolute worst one out of all of them that I could be having right now. My gosh. I don't understand why people watch me do this. Do you just enjoy me struggling? Is that what it... I don't understand, honestly. Why do I turn up my... How did that one... Yeah, yeah. That's... Yeah. Yeah, that's just... Yeah, that's about right. That's about right. That's about right. Mm, I'm tired. If y'all can't tell, I'm really tired. Okay, please. Please, this time, just don't touch it. There's just no gravity assist, none of that none of that fun stuff. I forgot to turn up the throttle. Even with these, this doesn't really do much. and then it drops, and then it rises back up again. Okay, so it does something. Like, it gives it a good kick, but it doesn't give much enough of a kick to honestly matter. I might end up changing that, honestly. It really depends. But currently, I don't really think it does much of enough of anything to really matter, so I can't really tell. Why is it going to the side? I just noticed that. It's going to the side. And stability assist is really having fun with this. It is really having fun with this. It is having to do literally everything to keep this thing straight. Which kind of tells you, like, you know, usually, I think it's just because I unlocked new parts. And, like, I'm not used to building decent rockets with these parts. So I'm just... I think I need just some time to play with it before I can actually build a good rocket. I think that's kind of what it is. Because I haven't used these parts much. Like, yeah, I've seen these parts and I've used these parts a couple times, but, like, I really have not used these parts enough to say I know what I'm doing. Because, like, either I'm playing Sandbox, I'm building absolutely ginormous rockets, or I'm playing my other save, or this save. So this is the first time I've actually used these rockets, or these, like, fuel tanks and all that stuff, so. Yeah, I'm still kind of new to this modded stuff, so I'm kind of figuring it out at this point. Still figuring this out. I gotta get a bit higher before I start turning, I think, for this thing. Like, of course I understand that it's like it'd be a lot more efficient if I, you know, did an actual turn a lot sooner, but I don't think this thing can actually keep itself stable. Like, you see that bending right there? It's supposed to be straight. It's bending. Instead of, like, actually going the direction I'm telling it to, it's bending. Especially this top part. If you look at it, you can see it bend. It's just not good. Alright, buddy. I don't understand this. I don't understand. Why? Why don't people watch this? 4 people are watching this, which either means 2 things. I've become more entertaining because I'm tired, or you're pity watching, or this has become more entertaining for some other reason that I can't understand at this point. Which, oh, by the way, my webcam will be back tomorrow when I do another stream, because yeah, I'm gonna stream tomorrow, so but yeah. It's not gonna be like this. It's gonna be actually like a structured stream. So I'll probably play a different game, honestly, because I feel like I've played KSP a lot recently. So I feel like it's kind of necessary for me to, you know, play something different. Maybe Phasmophobia or something like that. If one of my friends will get on. What is this? What's the other? Oh. This thing is doing surprisingly better than I thought it was gonna do. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's doing a lot better than I thought it was gonna do. Let's get a stable orbit. And then let's get in like a pretty far out orbit with this thing, because I think this thing should probably be able to actually do it, honestly. Because it has 2 Bobcat engines. This thing, I mean, yeah, it's going through fuel pretty quickly, but I don't really know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Let's get on my Apple apps just decently. Kind of want a free return back into the atmosphere, so we'll see. We'll see if I'll need it. I don't know if I'll need it yet. So I'm not like actually circularizing properly, is because I don't really know how much fuel this thing actually has. And if it will be enough. Because I don't think, honestly, I honestly don't know, but I don't think it will actually have enough to be able to pull back in time. Hopefully I... Oh no, that's not good. I don't know what exactly I thought was gonna happen. Okay, that's good. That's all I need. Okay. Agreed. Just a little bit farther. Just a little bit farther. Blue. Just out past Minimus just by a bit. Okay, that's all that matters. What's my periapsis? Is it? It's 46. So yeah, it'll be a free return. So even though I have a ton of fuel, I'll still come back in the atmosphere, so I won't actually have to spend any fuel on that. So that's good. That's good. Wonder. So should I do like Phasmophobia or like or not Marvel Rivals, Roblox Rivals? Because that's what I did last time. I did Roblox Rivals, so that, I mean, that worked. Retrograde, no space retrograde. Just turn on stability sysmos. Figures itself out. Just get like at least a little bit of science from this. Not much, but just a little bit. UVA report. Yeah, so nothing. I got nothing out of this. That's great. I need to put a probe, or not a probe, a comm satellite out here. Yeah, I definitely need to put a comm satellite out here. I mean, yeah, I have this and all. I have this antenna and all, but it would be kind of nice having a relay satellite. Just a small one. So like, I don't need a good one. I just need like a small one out here. Since it's just Kerbin. So maybe that's what I'm about to do before I end the stream. Maybe. I say maybe. I mean, like, honestly, I don't know. Because on one hand, I really want to go to sleep. On the other hand, I could just continue the stream. It's 11:16 where I'm at, so I just don't really know just yet. I think, actually, are we gonna... This thing's... The periapsis is 68. Oh, great. Are you kidding me? Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna go back to vehicle assembly. Okay. 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 So, I gotta accomplish something this stream. So, what my plan is to accomplish is this. So I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna save this. Make sure it's saved. Okay, it's saved. That's all that matters. So, now, what I'm about to do is something kind of stupid. We're going to... Let me check something. Do I actually have enough science? Because I don't even have the freaking solar panels. So what does it even matter? I don't. Okay. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do real quick? This is gonna be what y'all are gonna watch for a minute. I'm gonna get enough science to get the freaking solar panel. And we're gonna do that. Y'all enjoy that. Yeah. I don't understand why y'all watch this. This is stupid. Okay, this is my actually good ship that I've built a while back. If y'all, if okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. If y'all 4 people are watching this, or 3 people technically, because I'm technically watching it too on a separate thing, you are. There's no way you don't enjoy. Like you don't watch this because you. Oh, I'm getting it. Like you don't. You're not watching this because this is just a good stream. Because it's not. And me and you both know that. You're watching this because for some other reason. So, subscribe. Yeah, that's what I meant. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow. I'm gonna watch this stream. I'm gonna be like, what the, what the world? It's not gonna make any sense. I'm gonna turn down this. This is kind of loud for me. There we go. I'm gonna come back and watch this and be like, what in the world? Maybe. No. There's not gonna be any science in the ocean, I'm gonna be honest with you. There's no way. So just subscribe. Yeah, subscribe and like, because there's 0 likes on this, and I want, for some reason, it's almost like no one likes this. Oh wait, there is 3 likes. I'm stupid. Oh yeah, I just had to reload is all it was. But yeah, if y'all are actually somehow enjoying this, please do me a favor and subscribe and leave a like, because as much as I would like just not to say it, like, just kind of, just not tell y'all about it, because if I don't tell y'all, studies do show that it does actually make a huge difference if I do. As much as I would like to say that I just don't tell y'all, if I don't tell y'all, y'all won't know. You know what I'm saying? And this is how you know that you're at a good stream, when I'm just so tired that I don't know what tired means. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? How fast we going? 250 miles an hour? That's not miles. Yeah, that makes sense. There's a fly in my room. It's really getting on my nerves. See if I can actually. Gotta figure out a place that I haven't been to much. I gotta honestly. Where haven't I been? I could check the mountains. The mountains probably gonna be a good place to check. Right. That seems like a good place to check. So if you're wondering why I'm doing this, because I normally just wouldn't do this on stream, is I need the solar panel. Because if I'm gonna put a satellite in orbit to give me good connection to the KSC, I'm going to need a solar panel so it doesn't run out of charge and then it's just worthless. So I'm going to technically need said sound. I'm gonna need the solar panel is what I'm trying to say. And also, if I get that, I can get the better probe, and it'll just make things easier. And then also, on top of that, I get a better antenna. So, yeah. I get a better relay antenna, so that's also another thing. So that's... why I'm spending my time doing this. That's a good idea. I'm gonna. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Since she's technically in here. Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh wait, we're losing. We're losing altitude. I should probably. Oh no. Um, that's probably a smart idea to keep Kerbal in the seat. That's probably smart. Okay, I see. I'm aiming for. Where should I land? Honestly, I really don't know. I think just just gonna figure it out. Right there is honestly probably a good spot. Just I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna coast over there. Okay. Make sure. Make sure this says report. Let's see. This is not gonna end well. It's 17 meters per second. Turn off. Turn off. Turn off. Okay, brakes. 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 Okay. Okay. Let's freaking fly. Okay. Okay. Let's get ourselves that surface sample. EVA report. Surface sample. Okay. Let's see. Let's see how much data we got from this. Or how much science we got. Come on. Come on. Hopefully this is enough. I doubt it is, honestly, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay. We're close. We're honestly really close. We're... Okay, it's 90, isn't it? Let me just check. Let me check real quick. Yeah, so we need 90. We need 90. If we get 90, we get the better capacitor, the better antenna, the better probe core, and the better set, and the better, and the, I about just said antenna. The better solar panels. Of course it's better, because I've never had a solar panel. So, we need the okay. So if we get that, then we can actually put that small little satellite into. We can make a little probe and put it into orbit so we can have better connection around the world and we can give everyone free Wi-Fi. You know, that sounds like a great idea. Okay, so we need more science. Where do we go for more science? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Actually, I think it's probably a smart idea if we go to one of the different launch sites. Man, this thing's lagging behind. I just realized how much behind y'all are, technically. It's like the delay between what I'm doing and like what y'all are seeing is actually kind of crazy. I'm gonna go to the desert, because that's like the only actually different one. Because the island one is right next to the actual KSC. Anyway. Okay, we're really close. We're at 87. We need 3 science points. That's it. All we need is 3. So we can get there. We can get that. We can hit that. We can get that. We can get that. So let's see, honestly. I might have just like forgotten one of those, maybe. Report. EVA. Just gotta check. I gotta check. Like I feel like I've definitely gotten all. This is why you check. This is why you check right here. You see, because I just probably got 3 science points from that. I gotta actually turn the brakes because this thing slides for some reason. This is why you check. This is the exact reason why you have to check. Because if you don't check, you don't know. See? See? We're at 98.5. And that got it. That's enough. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go back to the vehicle assembly building. And sadly, as much as I know y'all enjoy my presence, this will be the last thing I'll do today until I get off. Sadly. I know y'all will really miss me, and that y'all will be very sad that that, you know, I I stopped streaming, you know? Because I'm the best streamer in the entire planet. So, you know how it is. You know, like this happens every time. Like everyone just cries, you know. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Seriously, how are 3 people watching this? Like, how are 3 people watching me be this stupid? Like, seriously, I don't understand. No matter what I do, you just keep watching. I'm not saying like I'm trying to get rid of you or anything, but like, how? How do you listen to a man be this stupid? Yeah, I think it needs a radiator, honestly. I don't know why it wouldn't, you know? So all this thing is gonna be, actually, I don't actually need the radiator, so. I just need a small little probe to put into high Kerbin orbit to have, you know, service everywhere. That's, or like around Kerbin. We need like cell service practically. Honestly, that's kind of the, yeah. I don't know why I'm putting this on a servo. It doesn't actually need that. I'm just gonna do it anyway because I feel like it. I'm just gonna take that off real quick. Okay, but yeah. So throw this on. This is. Oh yeah, I'm playing with mods, by the way. This antenna does not exist. I don't think anyway. It might honestly exist in the base game, but I honestly don't think so. Because I don't feel like I've seen it before. Add some lights, why not? Mini spotlights. I know these are not in the base game. I know these for a fact. I know that for a fact. I know for a fact these are not in the base game. You know, because, like, no probe has ever been out that far. No one even knows what that looks like out there. So you don't know if we need these or not. Even though I just brought a spaceship out there. Okay, so. Throw a flag on there. And then anything else that kind of needs to be here. We don't really need any science or anything. Maybe another antenna just to look cool. Just for funsies. Just axle. Kind of wish I could put it like on top of here, which I can technically, but just no. Wait a second. Wait a second. Since I do actually have a fairing, what is stopping me from doing this? Other than, okay, let me actually make it look. It kind of looks like a 5G tower, honestly. You know, like how some 5G towers kind of look like this, or at least the top part, anyway. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna keep that, honestly. We're gonna keep that. That's stupid. So stupid. I don't understand these people. Why you watch this? Okay. Let me get a better fairing real quick. Because I'm gonna need a decently sized fairing because of this stupid shenanigans. It's not big enough. Oh wait, I realized what I can do. I can get a I can get a robotic piece for this. Let me close the fairing real quick so I can. Okay, I have an idea. I actually have a kind of cool idea. It would be kind of cool when it take a hinge. Take this. Wait, where is it? Communications? Take that. So, when I extend the antenna, I can set the target angle to -90, and look at that! I get what I want, but at the same time, when I retract it, and I bring it back down, I need to actually bring it down to 0. But it's still like in an actual usable format. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with that, honestly. Okay. Next thing. Next problem. What am I gonna put on here? I'll put on a mystery goo unit, just because like the thing is, I need this stuff to go below this, because I don't want it to be clipping. I really don't want to risk that. I'm gonna be honest with you. So take a mystery goo unit. I'll take some science, why not? You know? And then thermometer. And then another mystery goo. Yeah, there we go. So that's like some science. I can transmit it. And then we'll add a reaction wheel. Because why not? Not science. Is it control? Wait, where is it? Not robotics, structural, no. Life support, no. Containers. Where is it? I always forget where this is. It's never like in a good spot. It's always in like a really weird. Oh, it's command and control. Yeah. Look at this. Oh, that's the. Oh, I have that. Didn't realize that. I have the bigger one. Didn't realize that. Okay. So now that I have that. Okay, that's a decently good probe. That's decently strong. It can actually, if for some reason aliens come across this thing, it could hold its own, definitely. It's definitely hold its own against like an alien invasion. I don't know why it wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? Okay, add some more lights, because why not? And I can adjust the angle of these. I'm just gonna point that out before y'all scream at me. Yeah, I can adjust the angle of all these. So, okay. That's good. That's all I needed. I don't have any mollup. Okay. So I'm gonna bring this all the way up here. And I'm gonna open. Save and continue. I'm going to take the untitled. Oh, okay. How am I gonna... Because technically speaking, this kind of has to attach to it before I can actually mess with it. So I gotta add the coupler on here for a second. Oh. Why are you not working? I gotta get this thing to stick somehow, but it's not wanting to stick. You know, like how you put a decoupler on here and like it sticks. You know what I'm saying? So, because there's a parachute on it, there's no way for me to actually get this thing to. Oh wait, the engines. I should be able to put it on underneath the engines technically. Which, yeah, is that a very flawed way of doing it? Yes, but it'll work for right now. Why won't it? Again. Okay, I'm just gonna build a rocket from scratch. I'm not dealing with that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna build a rocket from scratch. Build a rocket from scratch. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. need to come over here to coupling. I need a tiny decoupler. Sir. Okay, that'll work. And then come over here to aerodynamics. No, payload. Build fairing. Why is it not building? I don't understand that. Why was not that do not work? It's probably because it's a decoupler, honestly. Let me redo that. Let me get a smaller. Let me see if I can get a. Where's the tiny decoupler? Do I not have a 0.60 or whatever? Point. Is this the smaller decoupler I have? Is this really the smallest decoupler? Apparently so. This is the smallest decoupler that I have, at least. Which is great. It's just great. Okay, so this is bigger than this. Alright, that's all that matters. Yeah, so that's what it was. It's just... No! Oh, no. It looked like a like... There we go. That's what I wanted. Let's go with a nice gold color. That's what that looks like. That's how you spell it. Okay. So let's see here. Nope. Nope. Yep. Wait, can I find an actually... Oh, that makes sense. Okay. So, this will be the actually interplanetary, or not interplanetary stage. What am I on about? This thing's not going interplanetary. Okay. We're gonna go with a... we're gonna go with an actually interesting engine. Yeah, we're gonna go with you. Liquid hydrogen. Okay, what are we looking at? 3 point for 56 seconds. No. Or a smaller engine, honestly. It's probably a smart idea. Liquid methane. Point 13. Yeah, it's just a vacuum. But that's 0.50. What we can do is just go over here to coupling. Make it a double. And then slap that on there. It's a 0.96. What? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that'll do. And then you get a bigger decoupler, apparently. And then it's just kind of needs to be short, I think. Let's freaking fly. Okay. How are y'all doing? I feel like I haven't seen anything in the chat in a long time. And there's still 3 people watching, so I know you're there. And I know you can hear me, more than likely. So, and you probably understand what I'm saying. The bigger question is, will you listen? Hopefully you will. I don't know. I'm just a random guy. I don't know. I don't know why you enjoy it. I don't understand you people. Why you like watching this? I'm gonna keep insulting my viewers. That's a great idea. If I keep insulting them, maybe, just maybe, I might gain more subscribers. That's the right motive right there. There we go. Liquid meth, hydrogen oxide, hydrogen oxide, hydrogen oxide, hydrogen oxide, hydrogen oxide. You know, hydrogen oxide. I'm gonna have to put a smaller engine plate. So, okay, everyone knows that I can actually put three engines here. It's just the fact of the matter is, even though I can put it here, I'm gonna make it 2 actually. I don't need that many. I just need 2. Maybe. Do I even need it? I don't even think I need it. Yeah, I do. This is altitude. But honestly, this thing won't be actually flying at altitude. This is more of the... Well, maybe it might actually be flying at altitude. I honestly don't. Compact. Just compact. 1.78. Yeah, that'll do. That'll just have to do... I'll say that like that's not a lot. Okay, we need to also turn off the shroud for this. I'm gonna bring this down some, like, this thing needs to be kind of closer to the floor. Because, so this won't, great. So this will be the main, this will be the sea level engines. I'm starting to actually work on the sea level engines finally. So, I'm going to go with a 4 engine setup with, I'm going to go with the fuel tanks. Where is it? These Separatrons. I really like the Sepratron ones because I actually don't have Separatrons yet, so that just kind of saves me so much. Like, it makes things so much easier. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes it does. Sometimes it saves the rocket, sometimes it doesn't. You know, this rocket doesn't have to be, like, this over-engineered like how I'm doing it. I'm just doing it like this because I am at this point. Because it doesn't need to be this way. Like, it really doesn't. Like, I don't know why I'm doing this, I'm just am. Do I have a... What does this sort of look like? That does not look right. What about Bobcat? Need a skipper, honestly. The skipper's probably gonna have to be that. Okay, so yeah, that'll do for 135 seconds. And then if I add that, it's the biggest one you got. You. Okay, and then we're gonna take you down. We're gonna take you down a peg. 1.16. 81. 96. 1.2, that's perfect. So, and then, yeah. Okay, that looks good, honestly. I think that's a good rocket. But I'm just saying. Considering the fact that there's 5 people watching, if we go up 1 subscriber in the next 1 minute, I'm gonna hold y'all hostage. If we don't go up 1 subscriber, we're not going to launch this thing. I'm gonna keep refreshing this while I also turn on auto strut, because I can tell this thing is going to need it. Bad. I mean, look at the thing. Just look at it. It really does not take a rocket scientist to figure that one out. Auto struts. Auto struts. I'll strut that, and then also strut that. That real quick. Check. No. No, we haven't gone up a subscriber yet. We're at 1, 2, 3. I didn't realize that. Or unless someone comments, because no one's commented in a while. I would like some viewer interaction. Okay, it doesn't look like anyone actually wants to see this thing fly. I'll just fly it anyway. I don't care. It'll be fine. I don't care. I spent all this time building this thing. I'm gonna fly it tonight. And this will be the last thing I fly tonight, though. So hopefully I can. I think this thing will definitely fly. Like I don't have to think about this thing flying. I know it will. I'm just putting that out there. Like I know this thing's gonna work. It's just the question is how well. Because all it needs to do is just get a high orb, which this thing is probably very overkill. I didn't actually look at the delta V on the thing, so yeah, 7,000 meters per second. I think it's. I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't remember what's actually needed to be, so we'll see. Why does my viewer count go down when I'm actually flying the rocket? But when I'm building, my viewer count's up to 8. But when I'm not building, or like when I'm actually flying the rocket, it's not. Like it's legitimately just not. Honestly, I kind of like this rocket design. It kind of looks like a candy corn. But like seriously though, why when I'm flying the rocket, my viewer count goes down, but when I'm building the rocket, it's going up? I never understood that, and I don't understand it now. I wonder how far this solar rocket booster is going to actually get me. Hopefully they're going to get me pretty far. Okay, it looks like here. That's farther than I thought they were going to get me too. Please don't. Are you kidding me? I lost 1. I don't have any Separatrons, so it doesn't even matter. I can't do anything. Are you kidding me? You're kidding. I want to go to sleep. This is a horrible stream. I just gotta get this thing done. This is the only accomplishment that I need for today. This is literally the only accomplishment I need for today. Okay? I just gotta get it done. Just gonna skip forward a little bit. Just go to 2 times speed. Just get this a little bit faster. Because it's currently here 11:52. And I know that that's not really that late. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not really that late. But then again, it's a little bit too late for me. Like right now, I did a lot of stuff earlier today. Okay, just So yeah. Okay, please don't. Please don't. I'm not gonna activate it. Okay, it appears no matter what I do. Okay, I'm gonna revert to the build real quick. I'm gonna revert to the build. Okay, I've got an idea. I got an idea. What I'm gonna have to do. Okay, I have an idea. So, I think this thing is too close to the tank. So if I just move this thing, I'm gonna be honest with you, I just move this out. Just I feel like this is kind of cheating, but it's fine. At this point, I just want this thing in orbit. Okay, I just need this thing in orbit. At this point, this is one accomplishment of today. Okay, and I think you all agree that you want the stream to end. If you don't know, if you don't think so, you're lying to yourself. Okay. Okay, come on. Just a couple more minutes. Okay. I think that's good. I think that's good. There's another thing that I want to do though, but I don't know what. So I'm just going to call it a day there, I guess. Oh yeah, I want to save is what I want to do. Yeah. Satellite 2. Okay, let's get this thing into orbit, guys. Get this. So y'all at least enjoying this? I hope you. I mean, like, I understand that y'all aren't going to respond to me. If y'all haven't responded to me like this far, y'all aren't going to. But just, I don't know. Think about it. Are you enjoying this? Why are you watching this video? You know, usually I'm not like this. If you actually wanted to watch a good video of mine, usually I'm not like this. But today I am. Today I am. I just gotta wait at this point. If I wasn't so tired, this would be kind of easy for me. We're actually kind of making it. We're getting farther than we were before. That's all that matters. We got stability assist on. What's our battery percentage at? I can't tell because I can't actually reach a battery. I can't reach a battery. Let me try again. I'm gonna keep trying to. Yeah, I can't actually reach the battery because of the fairing. I can't reach it. Come on, quickly, come on! We're gonna do this together. We're gonna do this together. We can do this together. Okay. Okay. This is really, really starting to get to me. These freaking boosters are going to work. I should probably be quieter. Okay, I need to bring my rocket up some. Okay, we're gonna bring this up higher. Come on, come on. It is I don't know how in the world these boosters would literally. There's no way that these things would actually be able to hit these engines. I swear, if they hit these engines one more time, I'm ending the stream there. I am ending the stream there. If it hits it one more time. Why? Why does this game hate me? Why? It's just why? I don't understand. I'm out of Dr. Pepper. This game. This game. What time is it? 11:58, and I haven't even gotten off the launch pad. Just please, come on. Okay. Game. I want to go to sleep. Okay. I think. Oh, Sorrowed, you're back. You're back. I'm glad you're back. I'm glad you're back to watch this. Why? Okay. Okay, we're about to see if these boosters will defy the laws of physics and somehow hit these engines. I'm going to actually turn up my throttle all the way, so there's absolutely no way that these things can hit it. Because I swear, I don't know how. These boosters just know. They're just like going directly into them. These things push the boosters out. I don't understand how they're falling back in. I don't understand that. That's what I'm still not understanding. Is how in the world are these things falling back in? I'm glad you eat styrofoam. Because if you didn't eat styrofoam, you wouldn't be a part of the kids club. Okay. Okay, come on. Up. Okay, we're good. We're good. They're falling out. Thank goodness. That's all that matters. Okay, are we actually going up? That's all that matters. That's also another thing that kind of matters. Okay. Where's the fairing at? Okay. Probably gonna deploy the fairing sooner or later. When we get out of the atmosphere, I'm gonna deploy the fairing. So. I keep reading it as Starlight too, instead of Satellite, which I'm sure I spelled it wrong. I don't even know. I'm not even paying attention to how I actually spelled it, which I'm sure I spelled it wrong. But I keep reading that as Starlight too, which honestly would be a kind of fire name if I. Okay, when I build a better one of these, because clearly it's necessary that I build a better one of these, and I'm going to need probably another satellite on anyway. At least for something. Probably just put one around the mun or something. But yeah. When I do that, I'm gonna call this Starlight. Well, that'll be kind of fire. Be kind of fire name right there. Okay, we're about to exit the atmosphere, so that's good. I'm gonna flatten out actually. I kind of need to, so I can actually make it orbit, since I'm using the last part of this fuel. Okay. Okay, there we go. Which I still have an entire another stage, which will definitely get me way farther than it was supposed to. So this thing will definitely be able to reach the orbit that I'm wanting. So that's... Did you see the way it flipped back and hit the engines? Did you not understand the legitimate fear I got? Like, I was frozen in fear for a second. Okay, I'm gonna time warp to Apoapsis real quick. I'm gonna go up to Apoapsis real quick so I can get some... I might have actually cooked myself, maybe. Okay, no, we're good. We gotta get, like, a basic orbit. I'm hoping this engine will get us a basic orbit. What is this? 400,000? Okay, so we're good. We're good on this side. We're good on the Apple Apps side, which is not really that hard to get. But the question is, my periapsis. Okay, we're good on the periapsis side. Okay. Now what I need to do is I need to bring this thing out pretty far. And then I'm gonna have to circularize when I get out there. Why are there so many decouplers? I don't understand. What is this decoupler? Oh, it's just because of the engine plate. That's what it is. The engine plate's kind of weird. Oh, crap. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so I'm gonna time warp here. Okay. Actually might be kind of cooked. And then flip. What? Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Wait, no, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We might be cooked. We legit might. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. I forgot. I forgot that I needed the antenna. I'm so glad if I could not extend that antenna, we legitimately would be so cooked. Okay, we're going to... We gotta slow down a bit. Okay, that's out of that engine. That engine's on a escape velocity, that's... interesting. Yes. Okay, what is this? Okay. Is this thing gonna... actually, you know, make an orbit? Or just gonna keep doing the thing where it, like... I don't like the way it's doing this. It's really slow. It's doing this very slow, and I don't like it. I really don't. I keep realizing I'm being very loud. I'm actually probably supposed to be asleep at this point, so... We're gonna see if I can get ourselves orbits. What's this? Rockets. There's no way for this rocket to deorbit itself, so it's just gonna kind of sit in space. What? What? Oh, that's great. Flip again. I really wish I could actually... This probe is really getting on my nerves. Okay, I just gotta look at my speed. Dang it! Keeps getting... I didn't create a quick save. Oh my... Why did I do that? Okay, I'm gonna keep trying to salvage it, because... Oh my gosh. Okay, I have an idea. I have a really stupid idea. That it just might work. Where's Kerbin? Okay, it's over there. Right. Okay. If I burn towards Kerbin. That technically might work, right? That should work. Just maybe. Okay, it's actually just might be working. Oh my gosh. Per day? About 12. If you don't eat 12, you know, it's not right. If you don't eat 12, that's not right. It's not. I'm just gonna time warp here. This periapsis over here. Because I feel like this would probably actually be easier to get. We really don't have much fuel left. I'm gonna be honest with you, I really don't have much fuel left to gamble with this. And if it doesn't work, I really don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. And what we'll do is, you remember how I said I was gonna make the starlight or whatever? I'm gonna get another one and actually make it better. Alright. And wait, where's my peri? What's my periapsis? Okay, that's fine. Finally, though, I wasted so much fuel on that. How much fuel do I got left? None. Like, absolutely none. Yeah. Okay, which otherwise means that I'm happy to do this again tomorrow. Which is a good thing and a bad thing. The good thing in the sense of, well, you get more content. Bad thing is I gotta do it again tomorrow. I'll reset this. So this will give me some, like, a partial bit of, you know. Okay, go up to Apple Press. So what I'll do is I'll do this. I'll go back again later with the starlight. I'll go back with the better satellite that I'm gonna build, and then actually get ourselves a good okay. I did all the stuff. I'm gonna reset this because it looks better. Reset it. Reset. Okay. That is it. I put an antenna. I put a thing in there. That's all that matters. We have some sort of antenna out there. That's all that matters. For right now, until tomorrow, when I'm actually going to get a better antenna and put it out there and get a way better orbit, until then, that's going to have to do. And I'm sorry, but this is going to be the end because I'm tired. And I could probably could have done that first try if I wasn't really tired. So, we're going to end that there, and I'll probably continue this tomorrow. I might play a different game, I don't know just yet, but I'm going to stream tomorrow. So, everyone that's here, just know that I'll stream something tomorrow. I don't know when just yet, but I'll figure it out. I'll probably post on my, uh, I'll probably post on my Discord when I'm gonna stream. So I'll probably give you like absolutely no, uh, uh, heads up. So enjoy that. I'm gonna go to sleep now, and I'm going to enjoy that because my back is